You're ready for a vacation filled with magic and adventure? Look no further than Travel Magic. Book your enchanting getaway to Walt Disney's properties or cruise lines. Experience the excitement of Universal Studios. Indulge in luxury and all-inclusive sandals and beaches resorts. Leave the kids home and escape with Virgin Voyages, or bring the family and set sail on Norwegian or Royal Caribbean. Discover paradise with our handpicked resorts in Mexico and Aruba. Visit us online and book your dream vacation today. Travel Magic, where your perfect getaway awaits.
Hey guys, thank you so much for checking us out, the Northcast Weather Channel. Obviously, by looking out the window, you know that we've got a really nice day out there on tap, and that's going to continue for the foreseeable future into the weekend and even into next week. We're talking blue skies, low humidity, comfortable weather all the way around. Unfortunately, our friends down south, nothing like that. They are looking at major hurricane Milton. That's going to be barreling down on the west coast of Florida by tomorrow late day, so into the evening and early Thursday morning. That's going to be bringing some catastrophic flooding to some of the areas down there. We already have hurricane warnings in effect from St. Augustine to Palm Coast, but it's really the west coast that we are most concerned about. Spring Hill down to Tampa, and then farther south of Tampa, where there could be some significant storm surge if the storm shifts even 20 miles. All of a sudden, that 10 to 15 foot of storm surge is heading towards Sarasota, Cape Coral, Fort Myers. It's just not going to be a good situation. Southern Florida, not really a whole lot going on. You might get some tropical storm conditions briefly, but most of the intense weather is going to be to your north. Right now, Milton is still a Category 4 hurricane, but it's come down in intensity significantly since late last night. Last night, it became the second strongest hurricane to ever form in the Gulf of Mexico. The pressure has come up. The wind speed has come down because it's undergoing what's called an eyewall replacement cycle. So when that new eye emerges, there's going to be an opportunity over the next 12 to 18 hours for it to re-intensify. And I think that there is a chance that it becomes a Category 5 again. So all-time second strongest hurricane to ever form in the Gulf of Mexico. At its peak, it got down to 897 millibars, just 2 millibars shy of the strongest, Rita, back in 2005. So we are continuing to see it head towards the west coast of Florida, anticipating it to get a little bit stronger into Category 5 status again before it weakens briefly before it gets to the coastline, okay? Here's the deal, though. Is it just north of Tampa or just south? Because that is going to have a tremendous impact on the amount of flooding. If it's to the north, Tampa Bay gets the worst case scenario. If it goes just south of Tampa Bay, then Venice, Sarasota, Port Charlotte, those are the areas that we look at the bigger impact of flood waters. This is going to continue out into the Atlantic Ocean, not bothering us, not bothering the Carolinas, not bothering anybody. So that is good news. Milton looks to maintain a strong intensity by the time it makes landfall. It's either going to be a strong Category 3 or a weak Category 4. I'm not completely sold on the idea that it gets back down to a 3, but we'll see what the process is over the next 24 to 36 hours here. Water out ahead of Milton's very warm, 80, 85 degree water. So a lot of latent energy available for this storm to really take advantage of. Wind speeds, we're looking at gusts over 110 miles an hour for Tampa, Bradenton, Cape Coral perhaps, and then radiating from there, 70 to 90 mile an hour gusts. That includes Gainesville, the Villages, Orlando, which would have Disney included there as well, Palm Bay, and then just to the north and west of Port St. Lucie. 10 to 15 feet in storm surge. That is the current prediction from the National Hurricane Center. This will shift based off of the final track. If it goes, again, south of Tampa, all of a sudden these numbers shift to the south. If it goes north of Tampa, this is what you are looking at. It's going to be a horrific situation no matter what for someone along the west coast of Florida. For us here at home, partly to mostly sunny skies, temperatures topping out in the upper 60s to around 70, dropping down into the lower 40s for tonight, back up near 70, tons of sunshine on your hump day Wednesday. And your 7-day forecast shows us more of the same, continued sunshine through the weekend and beyond, and we'll take it. Have yourselves a great day.